Breaking news today. There were 3 casualties from the Russian airstrikes on Ukraine. Authorities say 3 people were killed and 32 others injured on Tuesday when a Russian missile strike hit the city of Kryvyi Rih in central Ukraine. Air attacks were also reported in Kyiv and other cities. The governor of the region that includes the city of Dnipropetrovsk confirmed that the EY building had been destroyed. Initial reports indicated that 3 of the residents had perished. 25 people were hurt, Serhiy Lysyk reported on Telegram. Someone said, "There are still people under the rubble." Lysyk stated that while 3 cruise missiles were successfully shot down, others were successful. The entire country of Ukraine went on air raid alert as missile and drone attacks were made on the capital city of Kyiv and the northeastern city of Kharkiv. Initial reports indicate that the enemy deployed Kh-101 555th cruise missiles, according to the Kyiv City Military Administration. According to the statement, all enemy targets in the airspace around Kyiv were detected and successfully destroyed by the forces and means of air defense, though it added that no immediate information on casualties or damage was available. After Ukraine reported retaking several villages and making progress in its counteroffensive against Russian forces, a new wave of air attacks began. More terrorist missiles. Russian assassins keep up their assault on civilian neighborhoods and cities. Zelensky tweeted that, "Unfortunately there are dead and wounded." The Kryvyi Rih rescue operation is ongoing. According to Kharkiv Mayor Ihor Terikov, civilian infrastructure was attacked by a drone. A utility company in the Kyivsky district and a warehouse in the Saltivsky district were reportedly damaged in the initial reports. The explosion on the latter caused a fire, he said. Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, along with the neighboring Donetsk and Poltava regions, also received air alerts. Rough counterattack. A day after Zelensky reported modest gains for Ukraine in their tough counteroffensive, the country was hit by a wave of overnight strikes. "The fighting is tough, but we are moving forward. This is very important," Zelensky said on Monday. "Every Ukrainian flag that has been returned to its proper place in the villages of the newly liberated territory is appreciated," he said. Defense Minister Ghana Maliar claimed that 7 settlements were liberated in southern Ukraine, including the villages of Lobkovo, Levadny, and Novodarivka, which are home to Europe's largest nuclear plant but are currently under Russian occupation. Maliar reported that Ukrainian forces had taken back the village of Storozheve, located south of the Donetsk region and close to the 3 villages they had taken back on Sunday. Maliar claimed that 90 square kilometers of territory had been conquered. Ukrainian military officials claimed a 250 to 700 meter advance toward the volatile city of Bakhmut in the country's east. Moscow claimed victory over Ukrainian forces attacking the same area near Velika Novosilka in the Donetsk region on Monday. It also claimed to have repelled Ukrainian attacks near the Zaporizhia village of Levadny. There was no way to independently confirm Moscow and Kyiv's claims. The Institute for the Study of War, based in the United States, released an analytical note on Monday in which it stated, Russian sources confirmed but sought to downplay Ukrainian forces' visually verified advances in western Donetsk Oblast and western Zaporizhia Oblast. Analysts say Ukraine has not yet committed a sizable number of troops to its counteroffensive. To find its weak spots, it is still shaping the front by attacking strategically. Plant to be visited by IAEA official. The long-awaited campaign, which will use weapons donated by Western allies, will reportedly last weeks or months, according to French President Emmanuel Macron. "We want it to be as successful as possible so that we can then start a negotiation phase in good conditions," he said in Paris alongside German Chancellor Olaf Scholz and Polish President Andrzej Duda. Duda stated that the next NATO summit, scheduled for July 11 to 12 in Vilnius, should send a clear signal regarding Ukraine's desperate attempt to join the bloc. Antony Blinken, the U.S. Secretary of State, has expressed optimism that the offensive will compel Russian President Vladimir Putin to negotiate an end to the invasion. As he put it, they will continue to have success in the United States. After meeting with Zelensky in Kyiv on Tuesday, IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi will travel to the nuclear power plant in Russian-occupied Zaporizhzhia to assess the situation, according to the agency's headquarters in Vienna. The cooling water for the plant comes from a reservoir created by the Russian-held Kakhovka Dam, which was breached last week in an incident Kyiv blamed on Moscow for. The Kakhovka Dam disaster, which has claimed at least 10 lives and left dozens missing, has complicated an already precarious nuclear safety and security situation at the plant, as the IAEA has warned.